9-year-old was spotted on a road trip with her mother, Ashleigh Buzzard, on October 7th. A road trip that took them to Nebraska and back again in 3 days. The trouble is, Ashleigh returned home to Santa Barbara County on October 10th without little Melodee. So police opened a missing child investigation, but they're not getting any help from Ashleigh. And now they're releasing a new photo of little Melodee from a California car rental office on the day the road trip began, again, October 7th. Police think that little Melodee might be wearing a wig in this photo, possibly to conceal her identity. Investigators say Ashleigh is, and I quote, known to wear wigs. They also say Ashleigh has not been cooperative in this search, nor provided any real explanation as to where her daughter might be since returning home without her. Relatives say the same thing. Melanie's dad is deceased, and his family says they haven't seen Melodee in years. Lizabeth Meza is Melodee's aunt on her father's side, and she joins me now. Lizabeth, thank you so much for being on with me. Let's just start with the breaking news, that picture that the police have released of what they say is Melodee at a car rental agency. Does that picture look to you like your niece?
I mean, we haven't seen her in 4.5 years, so what we know her as, I mean, she was just a little 4-year-old girl when we known her. But that nose definitely, reminds me of her dad's. So yeah, it does look like her.
And your late husband's brother was Melodee's dad, and he died in a motorcycle accident when she was just a baby. So was that when Ashleigh cut off the rest of the family and wouldn't allow anyone to see her?
That was when it started. Her mental health declined even more, and she just slowly cut everybody off even more. We did have a little bit of contact. I know my husband got in contact with her at one time and said, if you don't let the family see her, at least let my mom see her. And we saw her one time, I believe it was after her birthday, after Easter. My mother-in-law had presents for her, and she did come over with her. But you can definitely tell at that time Ashleigh was unwell. She had her hair very short, like a buzz cut, and she was at that time wearing a hood. And she didn't stay for very long. She told my mother-in-law, I can't do this. And she took Melodee, and that was the last time we seen her.
Well, this is what's so frustrating is that, with reports like this and the fact that no one's been able to see this girl, where has CPS been in all of this? Like, I want to say it's a massive failure. If it's been months since she picked up her assignments from school, if the family has said there was rotting food in the fridge that she might have been trying to feed this girl, if she refuses to answer the police, if she refuses to talk to family, what are the CPS officials saying to you about this?
They really didn't have much to say. They contacted me and they asked if I knew her whereabouts. And I said, what do you mean? We were told that she was adopted out. Is she okay? And they said, we can't tell you that. It's an active investigation. We're just calling to see if they've gotten in contact with you. And I said, no, I have not seen or heard from them. And I said, again, is my niece okay? And is she missing? And they said, we can't give you that information, but if they get in contact with you, please let us know. And no longer than maybe 15 minutes after I hung up with them, I opened Facebook and there was a missing person post.
Oh, man. So listen, my first question to you in this interview was, does that look like little Melodee? Did anyone from the police call you to ask that same question? Have they kept you in the loop at all, or even asked you to be a part of this investigation?
There is a detective with the sheriff's department that called, and because I had left a message and my mother-in-law had left a message, and he called and he said there was a lot of leads, and sorry for not getting back to us right away, but they were working over the weekend, working on leads, and that was on Wednesday. And he just apologized, but he did say they were working on it, and then that's when the FBI came in And they hadn't had this picture yet, and I asked him if we could review the video, and he said unfortunately they couldn't show that to us at the time, but then they released it today.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.